Hi guys and welcome back to Thrifty Fashion with Kyle. Today we're going to turn this old t-shirt or anything you've got lying around into this pincushion. All you'll need is any old clothes or any sort of piece of fabric, a pair of scissors, a needle and thread, and something to use as stuffing. I'm using cotton pads, but you could also use cotton balls or rice. First, cut the shape that you want out of your piece of fabric. Make sure you get 2 layers. I'm cutting mine into a heart shape, but you can do whatever shape you like. Then just use a simple stitch to sew around the edges. Use as smaller stitches as possible to keep it as strong as possible. Once you're about 3/4 of the way round your shape, leave a little gap in your sewing. Now turn your sewn pieces of fabric inside out. Now if you're using cotton pads for your stuffing like me, you'll have to rip them up a little bit to make them into stuffing rather than just being pads. If you're using cotton balls or rice, there's no need to do this step. Then just start stuffing your pincushion. I used about 7 to 8 cotton pads in mine. Once your cushion is stuffed, just sew up the remaining edge. And finally, just reshuffle any of the stuffing to make sure that the shape is what you want. So now you have your completed pincushion in whatever shape you've decided to make it in. Remember when you're stitching up the sides to do as smaller stitches as you possibly can, because the smaller the stitch, the stronger it is, so especially when you're putting stuffing in it, you're less likely to kind of burst the edges and stuff. If you do really small stitches. And you could scale this up and make a full-size pillow if you wanted, if you had enough stuffing, or you can stick with your little pincushion to stick sort of your needles, your pins, any sewing stuff. If you're going to start getting into sewing, a pincushion is super handy. You can also attach like a little bit of elastic or a little bit of ribbon onto the back, and then it can sit on your wrist, so that if you're ever doing sort of sewing projects where you might need to be grabbing a lot of pins or a lot of needles, you know, one after another, you can have it straight on your wrist there. Thanks so much for watching. If you'd like to see more of what Playplace is doing during the lockdown, check them out at Playplace Youth Services on Facebook and Instagram. And if you want to see more from me, you can check me out at Flynn Davies on Instagram and Twitter, or Flynn Davies Enneagram on Instagram. Thanks so much for watching again, and feel free to subscribe and like this video. I will see you next time. Thanks, bye.